The relationship between the United States and Israel is a friendship of virtue. It's a friendship built upon common values. It transcends transaction and therefore should have no conditions. I mean, Israel is protecting us from Iran. The countries that pose the greatest threat to the security of the United States are China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. And there's no greater counterweight to the corrosive influence of Iran than Israel. Like without Israel, Iran would be in control of the Middle East. And Iran would cause infinitely more harm, not only to the stability of the Middle East, but also the security of the United States in a world without Israel and in a world without the Israeli-American relationship, right? I want to live in a world led by the United States, and I want to see a Middle East led by Israel, where Israel, not Iran, is the superpower. And in my view, you cannot incite hatred for Israel without ultimately inciting hatred for the Jewish community. I mean, how can you incite hatred for the world's only Jewish state without ultimately inciting hatred for Jews? And so we saw the distinction between anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism come crashing down in the month of May with an outbreak of anti-Semitic violence and vitriol and vandalism. And, which means that the stakes are high for a race like mine, because if I win, then I would have shown a new model of progressivism. I would have shown that you can be progressive and pro-Israel and not only survive, but thrive politically, which would be a powerful message that could reverberate across the country.